Okay, so this is video number 2, and I just continued on to the next page. I'm not sure how much space it's taking for you guys to write all this down, so you don't have to write this title all over again. You can just write 2.3 continued if you like. Okay. So there are 4 ways to prove that two triangles are congruent. There are actually 5, but the 5th one actually is kind of um, an extension of one of these original 4. So the first way is side, side, side. Okay, so you need at least 3 pieces of information, and they are side, side, side. When two triangles have all 3 sides that are congruent, they are congruent to each other. So this side and this side, the 7s are the same and 4s are the same. Okay, now they can only be put together one way. Okay, so you cannot create a triangle with 3 sides that are the same in any other way than making 2 congruent triangles. The second way is side, angle, side. So this side and this side, okay, they're the same. This angle are the same, 49 degrees, and this 3.6, they are the same as well. Okay, when these are put together, this can only be a certain length, and it automatically forces this to be 2 congruent triangles. So 2 triangles with 2 known sides, 3.6, 3.6, 7.1, 7.1, okay? And the included angle, when they say included, that means the angle in between these 2 parts, okay? It has to be in between. 3, angle side angle, okay? So angle side angle is 2 triangles with 2 known angles and the included side length. Okay, this is just like the last one, but we kind of switched places with the angles and sides. So these 2 are equal, the included side length is equal, and the other angle is included. Those are all congruent. 124 and 124, 23 and 23, and the 8.9 in between. Those 2 are now congruent. Okay. So because of this, when you draw this line, this 8.9, and you draw this 124 degrees and this 23 degrees, the only way that these 2 will meet is at this point. They can't meet anywhere else. The last one is angle, angle, side. Okay, so 2 angles, this one, 76 degrees, 42 degrees, okay, 42 degrees, my other green one's not showing up here, and lastly, this side. So 2 triangles with 2 known angles and a non-included side. Okay, either one will work. Will force these 2 triangles to be congruent. Once this angle is made, okay, and this side length is given, you're kind of forced to, the triangle is forced to be these lengths. You can't really make it anything else. This one just ensures that they're all the same. Okay, so the reds will be the same, the blues will be the same, and the 42s will be the same. Angle, angle, side, angle, angle, side. The order in which they write these out determine which ones they're talking about. Angle, side, angle, 2 angles with a side in the middle. Side, angle, side, 2 sides with an angle in the middle. Okay. Yes, write this out and draw them in. Okay. So I'll leave this here. You can pause it, write them down. Pause it, write it down as you need to. And lastly, these are the last 2. Pause it and write it down as needed. Okay, so because I don't know when I'm going to be gone for a little while once my baby comes out, I'm going to try and do as many video notes as possible. Now, as I was doing some research into video notes, the way to keep students engaged and make sure that you're paying attention is to not only have the notes and watch them. So you're going to watch us write the notes together. You're going to copy them down. Okay. The second part is to summarize. So at the end or on the next page, your next available space, you can write a summary. Now, a summary, you can write a summary however you'd like to. But if you don't know what to write, here are some guiding questions. What does congruent mean? How many pieces of information do you need to prove that two triangles are congruent? Okay. Is 1 enough? Is 2 enough? Is 4 enough? Is 3 enough? Do you have to have everything exactly the same? Okay. Or what is the minimum amount? Okay. Number 3, describe some of the markings that are used in geometry that state that two items, angles and sides, are congruent to one another. So talk about the markings. What markings did you learn about? Okay. Now, if there's something else that you want to summarize in here that you found a little more interesting, a little more pressing to remember, then go ahead and write it down. You don't have to answer these questions. You can find something more valuable to you in your summary. Okay, and lastly, the third part is questioning. Okay. Write a question that you want to be clarified. These questions can go into these margins here along the side. They can go along the margins here along the side if you'd like to. Okay. You can write if you're the type of person that when you get through like, well, I don't have any questions, well, then write a question that you think someone else will ask. Think about common places that people will get stuck and what type of questions will they ask. Since you're not a person who's stuck, you're going to write the question and you're going to write the answer to that question that somebody will probably have. Please make it an in-depth question, not a surface level question. Do not ask a question like, what does SSS mean? It means side, side, side. That's probably not a question that someone's going to ask. And if it is, think a little deeper. Okay. Lastly, in the questioning section, if you don't want to do either one of those two, write or create your own math question based on the topic you learned today. So what other types of math questions could you use based on congruent triangles and provided information? What type of question would you think you'd see on a test, on your MAPS test or on your SBAC testing? What type of questions have you seen? Okay, you can write that as one of your questions. Okay. Next class, your homework tonight will be to watch the next video, and again, you will summarize and you will question at the end of each video. Okay. And then we'll do work in class. So slowly, your notes will start traveling to home, and you'll do work in class. Okay. Tonight, your homework looks like. Let's find your homework. Your homework looks like this. Okay. There are 4 pages, but they're pretty spaced out. So this is only like 1 page, and it's only one real question it asks you to explain. And then here it tells you to describe triangle congruency like we did in class, or you did in your notes. Okay. This will be posted online as well as being able to be picked up at the entrance of class.